What's going on, everybody? It's SM. Welcome back. All right. It's time for another pickups video, man. It's been a while since I've done one of these, man. And this time I collected about 3 months worth of games, boys. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Starting off with the PS5 first with Dragon's Dogma 2. Now, I've never really played the first game, but I looked up some gameplay videos of this one and it looked pretty fun. And, I'm definitely trying to get into new kinds of games, trying to expand my horizons. So this definitely looked like a pretty good time. I'm looking forward to getting into this. Next up is Rise of the Ronin, boy. Honestly, because I loved Ghost of Tsushima, I said, you know what? I kind of like these kinds of games. I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. And I played a little bit of it, and I'm actually having a pretty good time with it, personally. And last but not least, yeah, I know, Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS5. I mean, I only got this game for 20 bucks. That's it. That's the only reason why I picked this up. So I have it for the PS3, 4, and 5, just like Uncharted and The Last of Us. I mean, I love Grand Theft Auto 5 a lot. I mean, it really helped, kickstart my channel. So I'm always going to have love for GTA 5. But I'm ready for GTA 6, though. I cannot wait for that game. Now, moving on to the PS4. Voila. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. This was actually one of the last few Assassin's Creed games that I did not have. I actually did like this game quite a bit. I didn't really give it a chance like I should have. I didn't really give it a lot of attention, but I actually did like this game. I liked the sword and pirate combat of it. But I think this was during the time I wasn't really into Assassin's Creed. But I would love to go back and play through this again. I mean, that's been regarded as one of the better Assassin's Creed games to people. Next up is Daymare 1994 Sandcastle. I got this game pretty cheap. This survival horror. I love survival horror. Heard this game is pretty good, not great, but I said, you know what? All right, I'll try it out. This will be a pretty fun playthrough on a Friday night. Next up is The Surge 2. I had played the first one and I thought it was okay. But I heard this one was much better, and I actually played a couple hours of this one, and yeah, it's much better. The combat takes some getting used to. It kind of reminds me of, like your standard, Souls-like. I don't know. I don't really know if I like this one more than the other Souls-like games I played, like Lies of P, etc. But so far from what I played, it's pretty good. I definitely have to play through this when I get the chance. And next up is a classic, Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy. I am not ashamed to admit this, but I have never played Spyro before. Never played well, actually, I take that back. The only Spyro game I played during my childhood was I guess it was the remake. I think it was called A New Beginning, but I never played the OG Spyro games. So I have no memories of Spyro. I know he is beloved. But I said, you know what? I'll try these games out. Why not? And I actually have played the first game, and I actually think it's pretty fun. I'm going to play through the second and third game because, a lot of people love these games and, they want a Spyro 4. And I didn't really have that nostalgia like everyone else did. But from what I played, I do think Spyro is pretty fun. And next up is Just Cause 3. I actually do like the Just Cause series quite a bit. I never played the first one. The second one, it was fantastic. The third one, I thought the Just Cause 3 was pretty good. It definitely was a step down from 2 to me. Not graphically. The graphics in this game were great. I think in terms of what you could do as, Rico, it just wasn't as satisfying. And Just Cause 4 was not good. But I still like Just Cause 3 quite a bit. I don't know. It's kind of the middle of the road for me when it comes to Just Cause, because it's like, where can you take this franchise next? I mean, all 4 games, it's just straight up, destruction all around. But I guess that's why I love this franchise to begin with, personally. So yeah, had to pick that one up. Next up is Mad Max. This game is actually I feel like this game was kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Underrated. A lot of people aren't really talking about this game, but I heard it was really good. I've seen the Mad Max movie and I loved it, but I just never really played the game. So I'm looking forward to playing this. That's probably going to be my next game I play through personally. Playing through a lot of games right now. Next up is the infamous Second Son. Yes, sir, boy. I'm not really quite sure why I sold this game when I do. I wasn't crazy about this game when I first like beat it. I don't know. I just wasn't enjoying it as much as Infamous 1 and 2. But I still thought it was a great game. I mean, I still would love for Sucker Punch to make a Infamous 3 someday. Highly unlikely, but I mean, personally, I would love one. But yeah, this is still a pretty good game. I think I enjoyed the DLC First Light even more. Oh, yeah. And last but not least for the PS4 is Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. I got this game for a pretty cheap price, by the way. I heard that they're making a sequel. It's coming out real soon, and it looks great. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go in and play through the first one, see what all the hype is about, and I'm looking forward to playing this. I heard it's pretty short, so hey, you know, why not? I mean, winner of 5 awards. It was a game award winner for 2017. I did not know that. And next up, the PS3. Bring back memories. Far Cry 2, man. I know nothing about Far Cry 2. Far Cry 3 was my entry into the series, and I loved it. I loved 4. I loved 5, and I thought 6 was pretty good. I never played Primal, but I said, you know what? Why not? I'll try Far Cry 2. I heard some, you know, pretty mixed things. I mean, I heard the game is still, it holds up, but graphically it's not the best, and you know, there's some texture issues, but I mean, hey, I'll play it for myself and see what I think about it. Definitely looking forward to playing it. I love the Far Cry series anyway. Next up is a game that Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. I love Sly to death. He's my favorite game character of all time. But I never considered this game to be canon to the main series. I always felt this game was like that standoff game, like Infamous Second Son, you know. Well, I guess that wasn't really a standoff, but I never really considered this to be like, you know, included with the Sly trilogy. Like people call this Sly 4. Nah, I think I consider Sly 3 to be the final Sly entry in the Sly series. This was like a standoff, you know, fan fiction kind of game. But I will admit, the gameplay was fire in this game. The story was not good at all to me, but the gameplay was fire. I mean, Sly always had great gameplay. If y'all want me to do a playthrough of this game as well, I would love to do one. But I really got this game, you know, just to have all Sly games, just in case, you know, Sucker Punch or Sony wants to bless us with a, you know, a Sly reimagined or reignited or something. Hey, you never know. So yeah. Next up is Born Conspiracy. Believe it or not, I actually wasn't even looking for this game. I just stumbled upon it at GameStop, and I think it was like for $6, I think. Yeah. This game was actually pretty fun when I played it when I was little. I was never crazy about the Bourne movies, but this game was surprisingly very good. And I don't really know why I sold this game back then, but yeah, I actually wouldn't mind playing through this, you know, in another time, you know. I mean, hey, you never know. Grand Theft Auto 4. I only picked this one up because it was pretty cheap, and I actually never played Grand Theft Auto 4. I'm definitely going to. I mean, I might as well. I mean, GTA 6 is coming out. I know I'm going to be on GTA High when that game comes out anyway. So that's why I'm buying a bunch of Grand Theft Auto games. And last, but certainly not least, for the PS2, just one game, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Now, I got this because I always had Sly 2 and 3, but I didn't have Sly 1. But yeah, I picked this one up so I can have all, like I said, all Sly games. And yeah, I really love this one. I did a playthrough of this game not too long ago, and it still holds up. It's still fun. The graphics are still pretty good. Man, we need a remaster of these games, man. I would kill for one, man. But yeah, man, I've always loved Sly 1. What's funny is that I did not even play Sly 1 first, then 2 and 3 when I was little. I played Sly 3 first, then Sly 1. Sly 1 was my second game, but then Sly 3 was my third game. Wait, no. Sly 3 was my first game. Sly 1 was my second, and then Sly 2 was my third. I played all the Sly games out of order. Yeah. All right. That's pretty much my pickups for the month of April, man. It's a lot of great games, man, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button for you, man. Subscribe if you're new. Name's SM. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.